Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to Dawn's Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. Thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly appreciated. Now, please make sure you take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. This could be past, present, or future information for you. I don't choose the storyline or the cards that come out. The Holy Spirit and my spiritual team does. And all of the readings here are timeless unless specified otherwise. So regardless of when you're coming across this reading, days, months, weeks, years after it's come out is when the Holy Spirit feels like you could be receptive of a message or be a messenger to someone else in his name, okay? So, Holy Spirit, what do we have for our collective? All right, so we have unhappy here. Making each other miserable, not admitting it's that bad, staying despite the pain. So someone is unhappy in a connection here. And it's like they're unhappy because it's like nothing's going right. Nothing's going right. Nothing's going, I'm hearing like as planned. And it's really weighing hard on someone here because it's like, well, I thought it was going to work out. It seemed like it was going to work out. Someone could have moved too fast, fell in love too fast. And that could be a pattern with someone. But I'm hearing it's not really love that somebody always falls for. It's lust. Distant, long distance affair, needs more space, mentally checked out. So you could be in distance from someone at this time for some of you guys here. So, you know, you could have been unhappy in this connection and somebody that you have separated yourself from. For some of you guys, you know, they could be with someone else unless you are, and they're unhappy in this in that connection that they could have thought that they were going to be happy in. Okay. Yeah, moody, difficult to be with, lots of ups and downs, dealing with their whims. So yeah, someone's going through it because they're not happy with the decisions that they made. Okay, so it's like somebody's suffering the consequences, but they're suffering consequences from their own actions, their own decision making. And someone doesn't like that. It's like somebody doesn't like that. But this is somebody that doesn't take accountability for their actions. So of course they're not going to like that. Works all the time, doesn't want to go out, booty call, and bye-bye. So they could have been unfaithful, and that's what could have happened too here for a lot of you guys. You know, there could have been some unfaithfulness that happened here. And unfaithful doesn't have to just be cheating in a sense, not sticking to promises, you know, not keeping up with your word, you know, things of that nature. In addition to, in some cases, cheating. Okay. Now, you know, love is more than just romantic. Like I said, it could be platonic. So like this could be a family member going back on their word, or this could be a situationship. And no, you may not have been in a commitment, but let's say you established some boundaries and some arrangements. This is somebody that goes against the arrangements and boundaries that were put in place, right? And it's not like they can't change, but you're supposed to have that conversation before you implement those changes, right? It's like somebody just doing what they want to do as if they don't have any commitment at all or arrangement at all here. But this is what somebody gets because this is the conscious decisions that they decided to make. But it's almost like somebody is like pissed off that they're in the position that they put themselves in for being unfaithful. Okay. I gotcha. So it's like so it's like somebody's unhappy that this unfaithful shit happened, right? In whatever way, shape, or form, platonic, romantic, okay? In whatever way, in whatever capacity. And then somebody is pissed off with themselves because they're in a fucked up position because of them deciding to be unfaithful in whatever capacity. Lie, steal, cheat, all of the above, okay? Another lover in the mix, someone is horning in, partner can't be trusted, right? And this is in whatever capacity. Wow, the overall theme, hiding, needs to retreat now, can't handle things, afraid to be with you. Okay, so this could be someone that, you know, things were shaky with them because, you know, maybe you didn't know, maybe they were embarrassed to be with you, embarrassed to be your friend, or like you weren't the type to bring home to the family, so they hung out with you in secret, or this is what you did, flipped energies as you see fit, or they kept you a secret. Okay, and in some cases it was a secret where you were being hid from, they were being hid from the family because you weren't the family's type. And then there were some cases where, and I'm not saying that this is okay, eventually you will have to like do something though. Well, like, this is like if this is a LGBTQ like type of connection, and you have one side, their parents or caregivers know, but the other one doesn't because they haven't came out, period, yet. I kind of understand that because you do have to go through the process of you coming out and then also having a connection. And that takes a lot because you have to prepare yourself for basically abuse. And basically to be traumatized if your family does not get down with that. And unfortunately, I don't like to say that, but it happens, unfortunately. You know, so that's a little wiggle room. But outside of that, okay, and this is a safe and sacred space here. We welcome everybody. We pay attention to the content of your character and how you implement God in your life, okay? All right, so yeah, it's like, and ain't that a hypocrite? Somebody being mad that they was unfaithful because they was unfaithful. Nobody told you to do that. Now, I am hearing that somebody could have got some bad advice and took it. That's why no matter what advice you get, and this is even when I do collective readings, I always say you make your own decisions. Because despite whether you go to a therapist, a life coach, a mentor, you get some guidance from your parents, a sister, a friend, whatever, you have to go sift through all of that advice. Take what can apply to you that's healthy and positive and swap out the rest. Okay, because you have some people that have your best interests at heart, and then you have some people that do have your best interests at heart, but maybe they haven't gone through some things in their healing process where they're not really able to tell you that sound guidance that you need for the path that you are headed down. Okay. So yeah, it's like, so some of you guys, you could be waiting. I'm also hearing somebody waiting on their family. Somebody want their family back. Okay. But they're still immature. Emotionally immature. Page of Wands in reverse. This person here is not a stand-up person. I'm hearing not a stand-up guy. Yeah. So I'm hearing they can only see their happiness with you, or this is you, with the energies as you see fit. Because we have a sun card here, that's Leo energy in reverse. This is like a double standard here. Because how is this energy not happy, clearly. But you made the decisions though. It's like somebody's wanting to be mad at you at the stuff that they did. But how crooked is that? It's like they want to be mad at you so bad for the stuff that they knowingly, consciously, King of Swords here, decided to do. But it's like somebody doesn't want to own their shit. Somebody, again, doesn't want to pay the consequences for their actions. Yeah, and I bet they are running from karma. That's what I heard. Yeah, look, because it's taking them out. Four swords in reverse with the 9 of cups in reverse. So it's like Now they want to come in and offer like, hey, I apologize. I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have said this. Can you accept me? Can we get back together? You know, what they're not going to tell you is that life is whooping their ass right now. And God allowing. Because of how they treated you or how they came off at you, or this is you. Flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. And if you want to book a personal reading to get insight on your own situation or circumstance, you can feel free to do that via the website link that's linked in the description box. DownlineSpiritualGuidance.com, okay? So, yeah, it's like somebody, they want to offer an apology, but be mindful because they're offering this because shit's horrible for them right now, or it's about to be. Okay, they could be sick. I'm hearing down on their quote unquote luck. They wonder why they don't have any favor from the Lord. And it's because of how they treated people, or how they, or how they simply treated you, or how you treated people. Yeah, look at this. King of Wands and Reverse, he went to play and be a menace to society. But they wonder why God blocked their shit. Well, this is somebody, they'll get mad at you for doing something that they feel like you shouldn't get mad at them for. A hypocrite. And absolutely not. You don't deserve to be with no hypocrite. Or they don't deserve to be with no hypocrite. This is a person that got double motherfucking standards. And hell no. That's not love. That's not a partnership. Not a fair one, not an equal one, not a safe one, not a God-loving one. This somebody that'll sit up here and tell you, don't talk to me. We're in a monogamous connection. No, I don't want an open relationship. No, I don't want you talking to anybody else. But they'll sit there and they'll go swipe on all these apps and swipe all these people, right? And be talking to each and every one of them. But they don't want you to do it because if you do it, it's considered cheating. But if they do it, it's okay. Hell no. That's not okay. And that's not love. And it's not fair. And if somebody's trying to sit up there and tell you it is, unless you consent to it, and no, don't ever let somebody sit up here and tell you that that's fair. In any capacity. No. Don't let somebody sit up here and gaslight and tell you that. And if they did, let me ungaslight it for you. No. But you make your own decision, shorties. Yeah, see, look. I want bitch. I'm the missus now. So, somebody could have called themselves trying to take your man, your woman, your non-binary, your trans, okay, whatever pronouns. Okay? Somebody that you got some beef with. Some chicken with, whatever with. And this is why God is like, this is why I told you this battle ain't yours, honey, it's the Lord's. And this is why life is whooping that ass right now. If somebody want to come and apologize to you because they like, oh no, I can't take life whooping me like this. Because here's the thing, would you be apologizing if life was not whooping your ass for this karma? Okay? Would you be apologizing if life was not whooping your ass? Listen, because you've been doing so much better without them. Okay? You might want to keep on keeping on listening because they keep lying to people about you. Or you're lying to people about them. And you don't deserve that. Shots fired straight to the heart. Yeah. And, finding this out for a lot of you guys, this hurt you. I'm hearing this energy here was playing both sides for some of you guys. So, like, let's say they lied to you and told you that they didn't have anybody. I'm hearing. They going back to the other person like, nah, they a homewrecker. They a thought. They get down. Yeah, I told them I had somebody. They ain't care. They da. You feel me? When the whole time they didn't tell you they was with anybody. They told you that they was single. They told you that they don't do that. They told you that they don't da. And they went back and told a completely different story. or you did. Flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. And some of you guys, you didn't know this, and you finding out in this reading. For some of you guys, it's old news that's in the past. It's the simple fact that they should have never did this. For some of you guys, this is with the ex. Okay, they got back with their ex, and you didn't know. Or they had got back with their ex, then they got with you. See, okay, so I'm here for some of you guys. This could have been a period where, you know, that maybe they broke up or they separated and they ran into you, and they didn't tell you that they got back with the ex, or they was thinking about getting back with the ex, but they wanted to keep you at the same time. So instead of telling you the truth and allowing you to make an informed, decisive decision for yourself based upon truth and honesty, they decided to keep you in the dark. So you made decisions based off of lies, but you didn't know, okay? Or they didn't know, depending upon what side of the story you're on here, okay? And it's like, it was almost like, well, let's see how we can ride this story out lives. Let's see if I can keep having my cake and eat it too. Because if I could keep that her and her, or him or them or them, why not? You know, it's like morality. Somebody didn't have morality. Somebody was only thinking about themselves. And how you thinking about yourselves and you in a partnership? Multiples of them. At that, to add insult to injury. Right? So this is somebody, they didn't have emotional intelligence, okay? You know, they didn't have emotion. They were probably intelligent when it came to, you know, doing some classwork. You know, they may be, you know, intelligent when it comes to paying bills and stuff like that. But when it comes to emotional intelligence, baby, it's not here. This is somebody that grew up in a household that didn't get any kind of love. Because there's no love out here. It's nothing but transactions. Okay, as long as you keep having sex with me, I'm going to have sex with you and I'm going to provide for you. You stop having sex with me, I'm going to stop providing for you. I'm going to stop doing this. In fact, I'm going to talk about you. But as long as you doing X, Y, and Z, I'll do it. Some of y'all wonder why something didn't work out. It's because it wasn't built off of a good foundation, a solid foundation, or a foundation with God in it at all. This was transaction, and real love is not a transaction. Real love is unconditional with God in it. A lot of y'all had Lucifer in y'all connections and didn't know it. And if you didn't know, now you know. Okay? And for some of y'all, you didn't know how you got into a situation. You weren't told everything. You weren't told all the information, or you didn't tell everybody, you know, or you didn't tell somebody all of the information that they needed to know. Something was omitted. Okay? Some type of information here was omitted, whether by you or whoever you were dealing with. All right? Some of y'all ended up getting kids from a person who had somebody and they didn't tell you. When they knew the entire time that they had got back with their ex, was planning to get back with their ex, or this was you. And again, it doesn't have to be ex. It could be somebody that they, you know, it's different for everybody, okay? And again, this doesn't even have to be like romantic for some of you. This could have been a family member that crossed you. This could have been, right, a platonic friend that crossed you, or a situationship, whatever the case may be, somebody that you had a lot of care for. Yeah, see, this is somebody they wanted to be you, okay? Either whoever they chose over you, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, see. And they sat here and they got seduced. All right. So like with that ex, God could have told them, hey, you need to let that ex go. This is who you really supposed to be with. But they decided to go back to that ex, right? And tried to keep the both of you for some of you. And God said no. And it's like somebody tried to become your copycat so they could keep up with whatever the case may be. And it's just like, no. So now they're haunted by their actions here. They're haunted by all this unfaithfulness, all the lies, all the cheating, right? All the conversations that you didn't know about that God heard, right? You got to remember, God hears and sees everything that we don't. So when this sorry ass apology comes in, remember everything. Forgive. Well, don't forget. Okay. So let's get a couple more. Yeah. So this energy got seduced. Oop. Look at this. Mood swings, moody. So, I mean, this, and I don't like throwing like diagnosis terminology around. They could have came off double, all right. Like they had bipolar, you know. And I don't really like saying that because, you know, you could be on your period and you could come off like that, and you can't control your hormones, especially if you have a hormone condition or if you have, you know, but also at the same time, you know, that still doesn't give you a permission to just treat people like shit if you know you Jekyll Hyde over here, right? So it's like somebody felt like they were privileged here, or they didn't have to abide by universal law, abide by God the Father, creator of heaven and earth. It's like they felt like they could just do their own shit. Okay, well, they quickly found out that the lie detector test determined that was a lie. Okay, you just cannot. All right, so thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly, truly appreciated, and always remember that you make your own decisions. Peace out, deuces.